Most of the people who watched that first video, he's referring to the first ASU video, got the impression that violence was in the offering. Oh, in the offing. I don't think most people got that impression at all. I think it was a very, very small, although very vocal, minority that got that impression. And I think the vast, vast majority understood what I was doing, what I was saying, and what it was all about. You don't make a video like that on the internet without expecting sociopaths to jump on the bandwagon unless it's intentional or out of pure stupidity. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt and assuming it wasn't out of stupidity. The general consensus among professionals is that 5% of people exhibit sociopathic tendencies. Due to the anonymous nature of the internet, that percentage is much higher. To put out a call for Black Panther types and not expect to attract people looking to do violence is at best negligent, at worst criminal. Optimistic Skeptic, I'd like to ask you a question, and this is something I would usually ask people out of pure derogatory spite. This is not something I would normally say. I would normally ask and mean it as a serious question. But is there some kind of mental condition that you have that keeps you from understanding the English language?
So that's sarcasm.
I mean, I know that you understand the direct and explicit meaning of words, but do you understand that not everything means exactly its dictionary definition in certain contexts?
Yeah, he does understand that.
You do understand that...
I think the point is that there are going to be people that don't, and that percentage may be this or it may be that, but you need to be careful about how you present yourself, about how you're perceived by a wide variety of people. You could say you don't give a fuck, but if you have an objective in mind, then to obtain that objective, you really do need to consider it, even if you don't like to. Even if it pisses you off or makes you angry, you have to consider that if you want to be effective. If you want to be self-indulgent, well, then it doesn't matter. But it is important. And it is important that you look at a wide variety of views and intellectual abilities and look at how you're going to come across. You know, kind of how a media consultant would look at it. Don't mean to piss you off, but that's how I feel.
That, you know, certain things, when brought up in a certain context, in a certain arena, don't necessarily mean exactly what they usually do. You understand concepts like sarcasm, or being facetious, or being...
But, I mean, you're being defensive here. I mean, you're not making an argument. You're saying, listen, what you said bothers me on an emotional level, and now I'm going to come back at you on an emotional level.
Ironic. You understand that? You understand that when we call ourselves scum, we don't actually think of ourselves as scum?
But people that are predisposed to certain types of thinkings will be more likely to. And if you think, well, they're just stupid or whatever, well, perhaps they are. But what are you doing? Are you thinking about what you want, or as far as to do, or are you thinking about what you want to achieve? There's a big difference there, and you sometimes need to make sacrifices. And who am I to tell you all this? I don't know. I'm just me, but it occurs to me that these things are important, and I enjoy your videos, and I don't want to get into trouble with my friends, but I think these are things to consider.